This chapter has two halves, so stay with me. In the first, you'll watch the visual prompts step run the way it ran for most of this series. One confident pass. Every scene, at once. It works. It also hides a flaw, and near the end of that half, I show you the flaw, live. In the second half, you'll see the system that replaced it. A two-gate flow that refuses to write a single scene until its reference images exist, and a human has approved them. Watch to the end. The best proof is the last thing you'll see. A reviewer, with a blank slate, handed nothing but the story and the pictures. Catching a gap, the old way sailed right past. Old system first, then the new one. Don't skip the middle. Visual prompts inherit everything the dramaturgy locked. I just say, we're ready. It rereads the approved breakdown and the character's exact visual state on its own before writing a prompt. One prompt per scene. Notice three things on every prompt: the character master reference, the headroom breath composition for later camera moves, and the mandatory 70s prog rock album art suffix that gives the whole series its look. One thing to keep your eye on as these prompts come together. Every prompt leans on a reference image, the master picture that tells the generator what Robotiko looks like, what the room is. The reference is the foundation. The words only point at it. And Episode 9 asks for references. We have never built the gold kintsugi body. The workshop inside and out, faces the generator has never seen. The prompts describe them with total confidence, but a description is not a reference. Hold that thought until we reach the generator. That is where it starts to matter. Watch what just happened. The system verified every prompt and gave us the green light. But it was completely wrong. In this episode, Robotiko is supposed to be rusted and broken. While the text described the damage, the system silently attached his pristine, factory-new reference, image erasing the damage entirely. To be straight with you, this wasn't a blind spot. I've known about this. I consciously took on this technical debt to focus my energy on the creative side. The images and motion, saving the systematic fix for the day we open-sourced this repo. So, in practice, I fixed this by reflex every single time. Trimmed the prompt, swapped in the correct reference, and moved on. The episodes you saw are correct, because my hands fixed what the system missed. Nothing broken ever shipped. But a manual fix is not a guarantee, it's a risk. It doesn't scale. The moment I share this repo, trust my hands stops working. I'm not editing this, I'm leaving it in. This is where the project grows up. This bug is not a failure. Before we generate any more images, let's go build the tool that should have caught it. Last time, the safety net was me. I fixed the reference by hand, every generation. We built the backbone that catches that. Then, we went one step further, and turned reference first into a gate the pipeline cannot walk past. Here it is, live, on episode 10. Full transparency about the set. You are watching a Git work tree, a disposable copy of the repo, rolled back to the moment right before Phase 1 existed. To restage that moment, I deleted the old single-pass document and its waiver approval, and I left my fingerprints all over the scene. Uncommitted edits, a metadata field that still says refs approved. I did not clean it up. Watch what a fresh session does with a crime scene. It didn't trust the trigger. It didn't trust the metadata. It didn't even trust me. It cross-examined the approval ledger against the disk, found my mess, and refused to write a single prompt until a human made the call. That is not the gate we built. That is the culture the gate came from. So I make the call. Now watch where it stops. It writes the reference prompts, it writes a scene to space map, and then it halts. No scene prompts. And here is the part I love. The reference images are sitting right there in the folder, and it still refuses. Because to this pipeline, a file on disk is not an approval. Approval is a record in the ledger, signed by a human. In the old way, all 40 scenes poured out right here. This one says, not yet. Not a single scene until the references are approved on the record. And the checker agrees this is a finished Phase 1 file, not a broken one. Phase 1 only. Reference prompts, validated, 0 scenes, pending Phase 2. A design stopping point, not a failure. Let me try to cheat. I'll hand it scene prompts as if Phase 2 were done, but with no reference approval on record. Watch the build. Ale. Phase 2 scenes asserted. But no valid references approved gate. You cannot ship scenes that skipped the reference gate. The old flow had nothing here. This one has a wall. Now, a fair objection. The Phase 1 you just watched found all 6 spaces, but it read the method doc. And the method doc uses this very episode as its worked example. It contains the answer. Of course, it found 6. So here is the cleanroom version, in the project's real history. The first run shipped with only 4 references. The market edge and the far edge were discovered late and expensively. I hand a reviewer with a blank slate, no project memory. The method with every episode-specific worked answer redacted, the story, and only those 4 original references. It never sees the other 2. If the method itself carries the lesson, not the memorized answer. This reviewer has to hit the same wall and ask for the same 2 spaces. No hints. Watch what it asks for. There it is. Given only the 4, it hit the wall exactly where we hit it. The scenes on the descending road, the tower on the horizon. No home in any reference it was given. One mandatory new reference, the far edge, that is, ref F, almost to the letter. Same space, same scenes, same reasoning. It also caught that our opening leans on an episode 9 reference. True, that is exactly how those scenes are built. And on one call, it disagreed with us. From these 4 stills, it kept the market inside the town reference. We split the market out, because production taught us the crowd would not sit in that lane. That is the honest shape of this method. The text catches what text can prove. Production teaches the rest, and a human signs the difference. And here is that folder today. 6 references. The far edge it just demanded, already here. Because this reasoning is what put it there. Now the honest version. The references are generated and approved, so the gate opens. The approval goes on record. And Phase 2 writes every scene framed to the real image, not to a hopeful note. Reference first, no longer a habit I have to remember. Now it is a wall the pipeline cannot walk through.